Amir, a simple little workout, but it's New York, the clock's ticking. Are you excited about getting in that ring in Madison Square Garden?
As it's getting closer now and as the day's going, I only just got here really late last night, and I'm getting more excited as time goes on. But yeah, I just come to the media. There's a lot of media hype, a lot of people really interested in this fight. And I was walking on the streets where people are saying, "Hey, Khan, can we take a picture? Can we meet you?" I mean, it's amazing, you know, things like that. You know, I'm a boxer, I'm an entertainer, but I'm getting appreciated for it, so it's nice.
If you think about it now, Amir, I mean, 17 years of age at the 2004 Olympics, and you look like you were about 12, right? You still look young and fresh enough now. Sometimes do you have to remind yourself of what you were like back then? Because it's so long ago. Some of those early fights, it's just, they're 16, 17 years ago.
That's right, yeah, you know, I mean, it's a very long time ago. I was at the Olympics around 15 years ago. I was 17 at the time, won a silver medal fighting against men and beating men up. It was crazy at the time, you know, and being pushed. So if you think about it, since the age of like 8 when I started boxing, I've been pushing my body really, really harder. I'm 32 now. But then for the last 10 years, or last 11 years as a professional, I've been fighting world-class fighters. All big names, from the likes of Barreras to Kotenliks and Maidanas and Judas. So I've been fighting the last 10 years against top-level fighters. Again, I'm fighting Crawford now, who's another top-level fighter. In my opinion, up there as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. And it's just nice to be in that mix. You know, I know one thing, that once I leave this sport of boxing, I am going to miss it, because I'm going to be like, oh, wow, at least I did this, and I fought at the biggest arenas around the world, being Vegas, being the next fight, which is going to be at the Madison Square Garden. So I'm enjoying it, man. I'm enjoying every minute, but at the same time, even though I'm enjoying it, I'm really serious, because I'm going to win this fight, and this is what's going to set my legacy.
Now, I want to tell you now what, I'm talking to lots of people out here in New York, so people like Bob Arum, people like Freddie Roach, who was really kind about you, and other people in the fight game, and they all seem to say the same thing. If Amir Khan uses his head and not his heart, he can win this fight.
So this is where I have to go back to my basics again. And I know that physically, if I try to knock him out, I'm going to make mistakes and get caught myself. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick to my game plan. I'm going to stick to even if it gets boring at times, I'm going to box him. I'm going to be behind that jab. All I've been doing in sparring, in training with Virgil and everything, is sticking to the game plan, which is be smart, box, and you don't have to, if you don't have to run or you don't have to put pressure on, just be smart and box him. I mean, so if he wants to fight me at his game, we'll do that, you know? But I'm going to be very comfortable in this fight. I'm going to be very smart in this fight. I'm not going to do anything that's going to cause me risk of getting hurt in the fight. So I'm just going to go in there and do what I do best. Boxing skills is what pays off, you know?
And it would be the finest win of your career, one of the finest wins by a British boxer in an American ring.
Yes, it will be, yeah, you know, and also to be up on the pound-for-pound rankings, very high up, and to be a huge name in Terence Crawford will be something I want to really do. And I've always said as well, Steve, that I want to be a world champion again, and this is my opportunity again.
Crawford versus Khan, live only on BT Sport Box Office.